This is the most catastrophic failure of an athlete that I've ever seen in my lifetime. What has happened to Josh Allen over the last 5 years now, specifically what has happened to him when he goes up against the Kansas City Chiefs. Against the Chiefs in his last 3 playoff games, Josh has 931 total yards. He has 9 touchdowns. He has 0 turnovers. He is number 1 all-time in total yards per game in the playoffs. He is number 1 all-time in touchdowns per game in the playoffs. He was number 1 all-time in passing touchdown interception ratio in the playoffs. He is number 1 all-time now in total touchdown to turnover ratio in the playoffs. And here we sit yet again, man. You look back at these moments, the failure with 13 seconds, the Diggs drop last year, among numerous other key drops by receivers and supporting cast players last year. The Tyler Bass missed field goal last year, which would have tied that game up. I thought that that was another missed call on the 4th down. It's another thing that goes against Josh. And this one, man, that is such a special throw that Josh Allen finds a way to make. I mean, that is a vintage Spags blitz. You cannot dial up a more disruptive play call than that with your season on the line. He puts that ball in a spot where it hits Dalton Kincaid in both of his hands, man. It's just unbelievable. Like, I actually can't wrap my head around it. This is a guy who has been failed more times than anybody else I've ever seen in my lifetime. At some point, somebody has to go out there and make a play for Josh Allen. And when they do, he'll roll to the Super Bowl. There's just no question this is one of the greatest quarterbacks we've ever seen, one of the greatest playoff performers we've ever seen. And if anybody looks at this performance and says, oh, well, you had to do more, how many? He hasn't turned the ball over in 3 games against them. He's averaging over 300 yards per game and 3 touchdowns. And in every one of those games, he's made the play. He makes the go-ahead touchdown throw in the 2021 game. He puts you in field goal range in this game, and he makes the throw to Diggs, which is dropped. And then you have this one. And 4th and 5, he still makes the throw. I mean, the
But
Chiefs are amazing, and Mahomes was great again. And it's never like Josh is clearly outplaying Mahomes, right? I can never say that the Bills were robbed of any of these games. Absolutely, I cannot say that. The Chiefs were better in all of these games. Josh Allen, though, has been robbed. And the day is going to come. The day is going to come when Dalton Kincaid makes that catch, or Diggs makes the catch, or Bass makes the field goal, or the defense gets a stop with 13 seconds. But it hasn't come yet, and it's just devastating.